is up, guys? We're here with another episode of The Devil on G-string. It's been so long, I totally forgot. But let's just get right into it. We're at the skating rink to meet Kanon. It was 2 stations from Central Boulevard by train. The skating arena is a complex building smack dab in the middle of the Central District. It has a regular ice rink as well as special ones for ice hockey and figure skating. It's even kept open year-round. With the amount of media attention Kanon has been receiving recently, it's not surprising that Tomenbetsu City is going all out with its sports facilities. It was 6:30 already. It's almost time to clear out the regular customers and make the complex into a facility solely dedicated to reserved practice time. Ooh, shit. Nice. Nice-oo! I got in after explaining to security that I was a relative to Kanon. Of course, joining these athletics on the ice during their rigorous training is strictly forbidden. I sat in the stands and silently observed the practice. Des! A happy, carefree voice came from the direction of the ice rink. I couldn't see her coach anywhere, so it was probably break time. Oh, wow. Kanon gracefully glided around the track, not even wearing a coat. What are you playing? Compulsory figures is an event where an athletic has to etch a pattern onto the ice. Oh, wow. Although, since it was unsuitable for TV broadcast, the event has been excluded from most competitions. Kanon was on one leg, going in a circle. Occasionally, she would change the direction of the curve, slowly tracing out the symbol on the ice. Due to its slow nature, it doesn't look all that fancy. I'm getting bored here. But for Kanon, it's an important test of her skills. Already! To keep on practicing even during break. Impressive. Kanon faced me while skating backwards. Oh, that's dope. I can't even do that. The skates traced out 2 parallel curves with complete ease. Have you gotten better or something? I gave her an obligatory compliment. Oof. I'm gonna spin. Pivoting off that motion, she began to spin. But it would appear that she didn't generate enough momentum, and she suddenly stopped shortly thereafter. Wow, impressive. That looked good or something. Well, I'm not a judge or anything, so I don't really know. Still, it seems like you lost some weight. Nice. Height 5'3", body shape well proportioned. However, it was her long limbs that really gave her the edge in figure skating. Uh-oh. When she tried executing a second jump, she lost her balance. Hey now, don't get too cocky and injure yourself. Yeah. She chatted as she came over to the seats. Aren't you cold? That thing you're wearing, is that your competition costume? Is it okay to be wearing that right now? Nice. In a month and a half, Kanon will be entering a competition that is used to select Olympic participants. Oh. Ah. She held out her arms and hugged me tightly. Ah, watch it. Look at your feet. Those razor-sharp blades almost cut my toes off. Oof, slice them and dice. This girl has a weird sense of humor. Oh yeah, where's Moms? She's really busy, huh? I just want to say hi at least.
なんだかね、のんちゃんカナダに行ってたでしょ。外国での練習が終わって、今後どういう風にのんちゃんを伸ばすのかっていう話し合いしてるみたい。
Huh. What direction do you want to go in?
知らない。でも絶対オリンピック行くよ。
Oh, fuck. She's a simple one, isn't she?
ねえねえ、のんちゃんの人気者計画聞いてよ。
Popularity? What is that? Plan?
もっともっと有名になって、もっとたくさんの人にのんちゃんのこと見てもらうんだ。
Great. What comes next?
終わりだけど。
Nice! It's a vague plan, but that's so like you. I'm sure you'll be fine. Kanon returned to the ice skating rink once again, smiling all the while.
さてさて、じゃあ兄さんにも4回転ジャンプを見せてやろうじゃないか。
That must be really hard. Oh, you mean the loopy thing? Quad jump refers to quadruple lutz. An extremely difficult jump that has never been successfully performed in any public women's competition around the world. The jumping itself is easy. Landing the damn thing is the hard part.
今まで全部転んじゃってるんだけど、兄さんの前ならきっとできる。
That'd be dope. Hey, don't try it if you can't do it. It hurts when you fall, doesn't
だっ
it?
て成功したらもっと人気者になれるよ。
That only works if you succeed.
みんな新しい技が大好きなんだよ。だから頑張って成功させるんだ。
Nice. Kanon started skating again, full of momentum.
兄さん、行くよ。
Uh-oh. Wait, hold up, get in the car. It's probably Miki-chan again. Jeez, there's a limit on how much you can disrupt my life, you know. Mushi mushi. However, when I heard the voice coming through the receiver, I couldn't help but hold my breath.
兄さんまだ。
Kanon was nowhere near my
やっ
radar.
ちゃうぞ。ジャンプしちゃうぞ。
Oh shit. After the call disconnected, I said one thing to her. Sorry, something came up.
ん？ちょっと。
Kanon stomped her feet and the sound of crushed ice reached my ears. My mindset has already changed. My carefree time in the surface world was already over. Because that call was from Azai Gonzo, summoning me to his quarters. Oh shit. Oh! The city's southern district is very quiet. It's a tranquila, high-class district with newly built homes lined up one after the other. Each of the many mansions is so spacious and luxurious that it creates the illusion that one isn't even in Japan anymore. Huh. The pedestrian count is remarkably low, and I only occasionally pass by a cop patrolling on a bicycle. The luxurious doors all bear the metal plates of various protection agencies, sparring not even the space for an insect to pass through. Sorry about the pause there. Oof. It's an area that suitably demonstrates the power of the people who live here and control the city. After an hour, I arrived at Gonzo's estate. No matter how often I come here, I still get nervous. Ding dong. When I pressed the doorbell, a maid quickly answered. It's Kyousuke. Is my father in the house? Kyousuke. Maybe that's it. After a few more minutes, I was allowed through the gate. 2 expensive black cars were parked out on the grounds. I looked at the pond as I walked through the hall. On the way, I met a few of Gonzo's subordinates and greeted them. Gonzo is having dinner with a guest right now. I was commanded to join them for a drink. I can only follow instructions. I finally arrived at the door of the guest room. Light leaked out from beyond the sliding door. I didn't hear a conversation. Instead, I only heard the sound of alcohol rapidly flowing through someone's throat. Without a doubt, that man awaited me on the other side. Pardon the interruption, sir. It's Kyousuke. After a short while, Azai Kyousuke released a deep sigh that resembled the brain of an animal. May I join you? I heard that there was a guest, but I couldn't sense anyone else in there. Are. Oh, fuck. I immediately sensed something abnormal. A series of extravagant dishes has been strewed about the tatami mats. It's been a long time. I sincerely apologize. In this traditional room, a man who has appeared to be a guest lay before me. He was bleeding from the forehead and was lying down flat on the table. I gazed at the man, unsure whether he was dead or alive, and put on a mask of indifference. There's been no problems worth mentioning. No problems at all. Before Azai Kyousuke, I'm used to the sight of blood. On the corner of the table lay a crumpled business card. Maou Station, First Planning Department, Executive Producer. I think I've heard this name before. Every Monday at prime time, he airs popular drama shows with over 20% viewer rates. This guy's pretty famous. Both his personal and work lives are riddled with impressive exploits, and there's been no person in the entertainment world who couldn't wag his or her tail for him. No, it doesn't. If he gave out his card, that means this is the first time they've met. You haven't changed, haven't you, father? Kanon is famous for a beautiful figure skater. She's even been in a few commercials. If Gonzo called this man arrogant, then it's probably not his personality. It's likely because of some problem with the contract. At any rate, my father just submerged someone into the sea of violence upon their first meeting. Someone of rather prominent status, no less. When I was younger, I always wondered why he would bend the rules like that. It seems like the man is still alive. Gonzo glanced at the man as he picked up a piece of sashimi, unraveled in taste. Gonzo laughed gleefully. Gonzo took another swallow of delicious sake. I can understand what Gonzo is thinking. It's too late now. To those who have never experienced true danger, threatening to call their lawyer or the police at first sign of hostility seems completely logical. Only, it's too late. The police won't move until something has happened, and a lawyer can't be by one side 24/7. Omaewa. This isn't a dry threat. Multitudes of delinquents under Azai Kyousuke's control are just licking their lips, desperately wait to receive any order. Beasts who would take pride in their time spent in custody. They're illogical creatures, men who don't even analyze their immediate future. They merely follow orders down to the T. Blood is splashed here and there across the food. The blowfish looks particularly delicious. Thank you, sir. The man's breath was as feeble as an insect's, yet I picked up my chopsticks. No, alcohol's a bit, really? This guy's on his last leg. Nevertheless, the two of us neglect him and enjoyed our food. This is the relationship between Azai Ganzao and Azai Kyousuke. Well then, what's the day's command? I timidly cut to the chase. Ganzao tilted his head. Pardon? What's he talking about? Oof. No, sir. Paying no mind to my refusal, he glared at me, emitting an unspoken, suffocating pressure. I swallowed. I was fooling around with a classmate, Miwa Tsubaki, for a couple of days. That was it, really. She has no money, so I have no real interest in her. Gonzalo stared at me once again. He's almost 6.5 feet tall. He's almost 6.5. Oh, okay. Damn, this giant excreted intimidation from his every pore. Is there something amiss? A woman I've been around, but not Tsubaki? Yes, she told me. Ganzao took a furious swig of the liquor. Ikuko is Kanon's mother. I call her Mama when I'm at school or speaking with Kanon. She's a figure skating coach. Also, she's Ganzao's lover long ago. In other words, she's even Kanon. Even though Kanon was his only daughter, she was still merely the child of a mistress. Ganzao's real wife died a while ago. I never met her. Kanon doesn't know about this, and obviously Ganzao and Ikuko live separately. Kanon's personality is much more similar to yours than her mother's. She's stubborn and arbitrary. Yes, sir. She's a candidate for the Olympics. Publishers and production companies are constantly knocking at the door. If she does manage to get in, foreign media will undoubtedly be interested in coverage. Her future is looking bright. As front organization, the Azai Corporation should consider using her as a power PR tool to help improve our image. Ganzao gave a satisfied nod at my suggestion. Ganzao opened up his hairy fist. The atmosphere in the room suddenly became unpleasant. When he called my name, my anxiety peaked. Okay, guys, with that being said, I hope we're going to end it here, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my god.